Okay, today we are going to read Animal in Springs for the last time. Okay, so last time reading our nonfiction story, and then today we're going to answer yes/no questions. I don't know why that's like that. There you go. Okay, now we'll answer the yes/no questions. Okay, so pay attention to the pages that I'm reading because you're going to have to answer the questions when we're done. All right, and yesterday we talked about the life cycle of frogs, so when we get to that page, we're going to kind of spend a little bit of time on that one too. Okay. Animals in Spring. Remember, this is nonfiction. We read this book to learn information, and we learned information about animals in the springtime, about what they do, what baby animals are born, what they're eating. We learned a lot about animals in spring from this book. And the author is Jenny Fretland Brandreuss. She is the one who wrote the words, and there is no illustrator because they're real pictures taken from a camera. All right. Life is good. A groundhog leaves his burrow. Is it time? Yes, winter is over. A turtle crawls out of the water. He spent all winter on the lake bottom. Now it is time to eat. Birds chatter in the trees. They are back from the south. It is time to find a mate. Baby animals are being born. On the farm, a lamb learns to walk. In the forest, a bear cub learns to climb. A frog lays her eggs. Very good. Lays her eggs in a pond. Soon the eggs will be tadpoles. Good. Now, let's stop right there. Before they turn into frogs, what do they grow first? The tadpoles, what do they grow first? The back legs, and then they grow front legs. Good. Then they start getting bigger and bigger, and they're not a tadpole anymore. Their tail starts getting smaller, but still there. What's that called? A froglet. Good. Then the tail is completely gone and they're full-grown frog, right? Then they will be frogs. Very good. So we actually know more information than this book even gave us because of our activity that we did yesterday with the life cycle. Nice job. There is so much to eat. Grass and berries, fish and worms. Life is good. It is spring. Okay, so this is the third time we've read the story plus our picture walk. So we're going to try and answer these questions without even looking at the story. Do you think we could maybe do that? All right, we're going to give it a try. Do groundhogs leave their burrows in the winter time? So in the winter time, is that when they leave? No. When do they leave? In the spring. Very good. Can turtles crawl? Yes, that's how they got out of the lake, right? They crawled out of the water. Can turtles climb trees? No. Who was climbing the tree in the story? The bear cub. Very good. Can birds fly? Yes, birds can fly. Do lambs live on farms? Remember in the story, the lamb was learning to walk. Where was that lamb? On a farm. So yes, they live on farms. Excellent. Can bear cubs fly? So do bear cubs fly? No, they don't fly. Great job. Do frogs lay eggs? We should know this. Do frogs lay eggs? Yes, they do. Very good. Can tadpoles swim? Now, we didn't actually talk about this, but let's look at the page. Tadpoles, what does it look like they're doing? Does it look like they're crawling around? No, they're swimming. And think back to actually 999 tadpoles. Remember, all of them were in the small pond? Tadpoles swim. Very good. I'm glad we had that little conversation because we never talked about that yet. Do some animals eat worms? Yes, absolutely they do. Are baby animals born in the spring? Are any baby animals born in the spring? Yes, we talked about which animals? The lamb, the bear, frogs. Tons of baby animals are born in the spring. And guess what? We are all done with animals in spring. And actually, next week, I got one more really fun story about frogs that we're going to read. It's back to being fiction. So it's a pretend story that we're really going to enjoy. And then next week is our last week talking about spring animals. And in the month of May, we will move on to plants. Very exciting, I know.